On the morning of October 13, after a good night's rest in that hotel room that my brother treated me to, I booked a grab car and went back to the Victory Liner bus terminal in Cubao. I was just here the previous day to buy my bus tickets for this specific trip. I needed to go to Baguio City for a book related event in which my book is going to be one of three books that will be talked about. I'll have more of that in my next video, but today I just want to share with you a ride with me. This is the bus terminal of Victory Liner. You've seen this before. And this is my ticket for the trip going to Baguio City. It is seat number 3 on the first class express bus, meaning it goes straight to Baguio. It will have no stops. I was pretty prepared to wait in that ticketing lobby, but a security guard ushered me to this waiting lounge, which is actually very nice. It is air conditioned, there are a lot of comfortable seats and some tables, and there is a free coffee as well. I didn't know Victory Liner had this. This is really very nice. Now, I decided to finally start using these motion sickness patches. These were given to me a couple of months ago by my cousin Josephine. She was visiting from Colorado and she asked me if she could bring me anything, and I said randomly, motion sickness patches. And this is what she gave me. The box contains these packets, and each packet contains 2 round patches. You put one patch behind your ear and another patch beside your navel, but you can use only one. For now, I decided to just put one patch behind my ear, so I have one patch left in the packet. Now, I have never needed these. I have had motion sickness when I was in my late teens and my very early 20s, but for the past 2 decades, I have not had motion sickness. But lately, maybe because I am old, I find that bus rides make me feel nauseous and dizzy, and actually part of the reason why I have not been feeling well, like I mentioned in my previous video. After about half an hour, we were told we could already board the bus, and here I am with my little USB-powered heated blanket in seat number 3, always my absolute favorite seat in any bus, which is actually reserved for senior citizens and persons with disability. As you can see, they are making renovations to the bus terminal, and judging from the ticketing lobby and the waiting lounge, I think whatever that is over there is going to be just as good. And because this bus is the first class express bus, it will not stop for food, like I said, and the trip will be for 4 to 5 hours. The bus attendant gave out food, which turned out to be chicken empanada, which is still warm, so I ate it right away, even before the bus left the terminal. The bus already has a toilet somewhere in the middle or towards the back. Most modern provincial buses do, but I never use those. They are so difficult. Just try peeing in a toilet bowl when the bus is going over a rough road or rounding a bend. You might fall off. So I just tend to not take too much liquid before and during the bus trip so that I won't have to use the toilet on the bus. Nevertheless, I still accepted this bottle of water that they also gave out. The bus left the terminal right on schedule, by the way, at 10:15. It is a little bit noisy on the bus because it's daytime and no one was sleepy and nobody was planning to go to sleep, I presume. So people were talking, they were on the phone, and there was some 1980s music on the radio. And the music was actually nice. So because of that, I am going to put on some nice music for you because from here on out, it's just going to be a ride along. And of course, I made sure to reapply my sunscreen every 2 hours while on the bus. I'm just trying to finish up what's left of the sunscreen that I have showed you before in a previous video. At past 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the bus arrived at the terminal in Baguio City, and I was able to quickly book a taxi. I was a little bit tired, and I had a small wheeled suitcase and two shoulder bags. It wasn't very convenient to continue filming. I asked to be taken to a specific bed and breakfast that I just found online, and I didn't even have a booking or a reservation. When I got there, I just walked in, and it turns out they had two rooms available, a budget one that had no bathroom, and this one that is good for three that had its own bathroom. Of course, I picked the big room because I needed the bathroom, being old, and they just gave me a good discount on this one because I was just one person. The view from one window was not really a view, but the view from this other window is nice. As a bed and breakfast, of course, they serve only breakfast. So I had food delivered for my early dinner. This is kare-kare that came with soup, and I also ordered soda extra, and this is the bagoong that you eat with the kare-kare. And because this was an online delivery, I wasn't able to get the person with disability discount because there was no option in the app to say that I have a discount card. And of course, there is rice. Always there is rice. I wolfed down my food and was done in just a few minutes. I was that tired and hungry. I decided to take a nap. I was not feeling well, although the motion sickness patches really prevented nausea and queasiness during the bus ride. I thought I would take a nap and then get some work done after I wake up. Baguio City is very, very cold. It is known for its cold weather. It is nicknamed the summer capital of the Philippines. The hotel gave extra blankets actually, but I felt they were not enough, so I still ended up using my little USB powered heated blanket as the bottom layer. I plugged it into my power bank right here. And I did get some decent sleep because this place is so quiet. It's so quiet. Later that night, I woke up feeling better and less cold thanks to my heated blanket. It's really very toasty. I have an unboxing and review of that blanket on my channel. I will link it down below. And I even decided to order a large cold chocolate drink for while I'm working because I was not feeling so cold anymore. That blanket is toasty. And this is actually where I edited my video about sunset in the University of the Philippines in Diliman, Quezon City. And that is how this day ended. Thank you for riding along with me to Baguio City.